Alright, what up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Jeannie and you already know what it is. So let's just get into it because you already know I got a page full of notes and I got a song for us today. And I have I'm gonna begin with my notes because I was really picking up on something that I have to talk about to explain. You feel me? But what they were really showing me is a shattered reality, like a glass, okay, that was shattered. And in this shattered reality, there's like different vectors and sectors of the ego, of life, of things that we go through. And then I saw a separate energy, and then I saw a separate energy observing those two energies. Okay, and then I was noticing like this is all like giving some type of projection energy. Okay, so there is the projection and there's the one and there's the third one, right? This is the projection, there's one here and then there's one there. And then what they were telling me is that there's the one closest to the projection has to go in and live in the ego, go in and live in these vectors and these sectors to show up in their everyday life. To work, you have to live in this vector. To show up to your family, you have to live in this emotion, you have to do these things. And there was this being who was forcing themselves to live in vectors, uh, which were like social constructs um, that fed the ego and how they thought life should be. And I saw someone struggling to fit all vectors to uh, play the game. And then I was getting like sometimes when you play a game, like when you're a football player and you're in the game, nothing really matters but the game. And this is your reality, this is your life in the present moment, and you're playing to win, right? And so I was watching someone dive into a vector of this broken mirror, and they were playing the game of that vector, and they were playing hard. They were going hard, and they were reaping the rewards that that vector of life gave them, right? And that's how they thought their life should be because that's the one vector that they had mastered in their life. Okay? But then I saw this person pull back from the broken glass. Okay, and when they pulled back from the broken glass, they saw all the vectors. And when they were in the state of seeing all the vectors, they turned into the third point, which was further away from the projection. They pulled away to the third point, which was the fact that this third point cannot play the game. Okay, this part of this person was, it doesn't play games. It only has one motive. It only has one track mind. Just how like in one of those vectors, when that person is in that vector, they have that one track mind. When that person is away from the vector and even away from that, where they are not taking any action, or it was telling me observing the mind. Okay, and here comes the song. Okay, the song that I got is "A Thousand Blunts" by Suicide Boy. I'll put it in the comments. I don't need to show you. But you can look at the lyrics. I don't know what they say exactly because they got the lyrics wrong. But when they were singing the chorus, it said noticing the mind. Right as the time when I was trying to understand this, and this is how I understood it. So uh, there's the broken glass, there's the vectors inside of the glass, there's a person who forces themselves to fit this vector to do these things, to live in those contracts, and then when they pull back from it, they realize that this is a broken image, a shattered image, but they have to go with the one that produces the most fruit. But when they pull back from even that point there and they notice the mind, I'm noticing the mind, I'm noticing the mind, yeah, 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 don't sweat, don't sweat. I'm noticing the mind. I'm noticing the mind. And when you're in that energy, shout out to that song because I love that part of that song. It pops in my head so much and it makes me notice the mind. But anyways, so when you pull back from even into the third form where you're noticing the mind, and when you notice the mind, that is a part of you that cannot be forced to play this vector. that part of your mind does not play games. It only has one track mind. It only has one thing. It only has one contract. And you cannot be in that point where you're understanding and projecting, because you're forcing yourself to fit into ego reality or shattered reflection energy. So what they were saying, when you step back to notice the mind, that is when you step out of the game. Okay? That's when you step out of the trap. That's when you step out of the constructs of your mind and limitations and imagination and all that, because you are in your divinity form where nothing is wrong. You feel me? Everything is perfect. Everything is meant. You feel me? So once you're in the energy where you are noticing the mind, you notice that you cannot go along with certain things that you project and go along with every day. And once you start seeing that, there's parts of yourself where you no longer allow yourself to play that game, to fit in that sector, to force a mold, to force you to fit into some type of reality, because you're more connected to your higher self, because you're noticing the mind. And your mind is telling you, like, if you go with that, you will reap the benefits of that. But when you pull out of your ego, right? When you pull out of the projected reality, when you pull out of the broken mirror, you're then able to see that none of these are suitable. And then once you see that none of these are suitable, you can then start changing the vectors, changing the things that you force yourself to fit into, because you're connected to your higher self, and your higher self wants you to thrive and it's trying to show you how to thrive, but you cannot be connected to your higher self and take action at the right time, at the same time, unless you're consciously aware of it and you're not playing any games every single moment of the day. And it's really hard to do that, but Spirit wants you to take steps to start doing that. Notice the mind, notice the ego, notice the reality, notice the vectors in which you are forcing yourself to fit, to do, to be in, to act in, to get certain monetary values, to keep the house running, to keep things going. Notice that, okay, and then ask for a different mode of existence. Ask for a different reality. Get away from that and observe the mind in a way where then you can play with the middle mind. So then you can play with the middle mind and see, what does the middle mind want? Because your middle mind, this middle mind that can project in the reality, this is the one that you want to connect your higher one to, right? So we're all focused on the present moment, the middle mind. And when you connect to the middle mind in the present moment, you're living every day in your reality, you start to see things that your soul is drawn to, the things that you like doing, things that you focus on it as dominant in your reality, and then you're able to connect to more than yourself in the 3D reality. Then you're able to connect with the spiritual realm. Okay, and when you are connected to the spiritual realm, you start seeing things differently, and you're not able to fit in the ego and in that mode anymore. You start seeing things from a higher perspective, looking at the bigger picture, and you're not able to do things anymore. And through that process, you are just going to change the mode of your existence, your reality, until you are living for your higher self. Okay, and that's when I'm going to stop. That's when I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get into the reading, because that's really all I got. This was all improvised off the dome with some notes and projected images inside of my head, if you're asking where I got it, and a couple of songs. You feel me? I'll put them down below. But let's get it. Let's see what this energy is telling us today about noticing your mind. Oh, that's the thing about the curse. Sometimes a curse is a blessing. So you can feel like this is a curse because you don't fit in reality. You don't want to fit in social constructs. You don't want to do what other people is doing. You don't want to have to submit to things that everybody submits to. Your body is weird. You see reality way different from everybody else. You're you're like a loner, a black sheep type of energy, and that's that's the curse that makes you, that is the blessing, because that is your higher self telling you that you are not like them. Okay, you are not like the other people who can do these things. You have another mode of existence. You have a better way of doing things. You just need to remember something, all about remembrance. Okay, something is a curse until it's a blessing, until you remember. But I'm gonna stop talking because I could talk and philosophize. And it just pours out abundantly. And yeah, I gotta make this video a little shorter. What's going on with this energy? Sometimes a curse is a blessing for Virgo. So we have passed on inheritance of God and rituals here. We have stuck, trapped, kidnapped, and we have Capricorn energy and hope. Okay, so tradition and hope. All right, so I'm getting there's some type of devil or demon, chaotic energy, disruptive energy, shadow side aspect that is passed down through every generation, and you can look at it as chaotic tower card energy. This is that shit I was talking about. Like, I can't fit in here. The world is chaotic. Why isn't everybody seeing that we're living in hell? Like, this is the energy I'm talking about. Like, the real people, the real ones who are really tapped in and know that we are fighting against people in, like, who don't want us to succeed. But this is the energy, chaos. And this has been passed on through generations. This is something that you inherited. Sometimes a curse is a blessing, and you feel like it's a curse because you don't understand. You don't remember the blessing. You don't remember how it turned into a blessing for the passed on ones before you. But it is a promise of a God that this inheritance was passed on to you as tradition. Okay, I heard a rite of passage as well. There could be something here where you're stuck here, trapped, captured. You feel me? And this is giving me that shattered reality energy. And I feel like you don't know how to use this inheritance to break free. You feel me? From this stuck energy that this inheritance gives you. This is like the energy of being awake to the government and the program that we live in, and being like, man, these social constructs is illegal. What they're doing is illegal, but we have to live under it every day. And I just have to sit here and still be hopeful while I have to live under bullshit every single day. But you're angry because you see the injustice and you can't do anything about the injustice, and your mind won't allow you to not see the injustice. Your mind won't allow you to feel like it's slavery, because it is slavery. And every single day you have to live on in these rituals, live on in these social constructs. Is another day in chaos. It's another day in hell. And that is only because you have not figured out how to use this passed on promise of God to take you out of this stuck energy and put you in the energy of where they want you to be. Okay, so let's get one more card for because this is that stepping out energy. Okay, so this is where you need to step out of this stuck capture energy. And where do we step into? Where do we step into when we step out of that? You step into the magician energy. You step into the mode of existence where you are pliable and malleable with the earth and co-creation with the universe. Then you're able to use your magic upon the reality of the universe. This is like having the cheat codes. Symbols and evidence, having the fucking cheat codes. This is like having the cheat codes of when you start to naturally follow the things that spirit is telling you to do. Okay, naturally appease the higher self. You are going to be led to and drawn to things where you can manifest and create. And I just heard ta-da. Some little kid is a magician. Somebody's little kid is a magician. That man is a magician for real, for real. Okay. If some little kid waves his little wand and he is a magician, okay, that man is going to be a magician for real. It's giving Houdini vibes. Oh, Houdini and escaping. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing. Once you start aligning with your higher self, okay, once you start living in the mode of existence that appease your higher self, then you're able to wave your wand, you feel me, and pull a Houdini, escape from the reality that continue to put us under. This is like the things that you need to learn about how the I just heard the 1%, how the 1% lives, how they dance around things, magician energy. So let's get it, because I can keep philosophizing, but I'm trying to keep it short. Okay, I'm trying to keep it short, y'all, and y'all already know I got a whole lot to say. Yes. One card for the one card. Where is Virgo in this energy here? Where is Virgo in this energy here? Something about the color green. Heavy on the color green today. Where's some green? I just got my toes painted and I got green. Anyways, where the color green, purple here. Something about the color orange as well. I'm also hearing fire embers. It's giving me the clown, the clown movie. Okay, how they tried to keep them stuck or capture those kids with their reality, with imaginary shit, and they had to control their reality, become masters of the reality to fight off this shit here. Okay, something like that. Blow the whistle, phony energy. So that's where you are. Okay, you're blowing the whistle on this phony ass constructs that we live in. You're blowing the whistle on the phony ass 3D reality that they want to tell us that we are in. They want to tell us that we aren't magicians. You feel me? They want to tell us that we have no power. You feel me? And you're just getting down off the scarecrow pole and you're showing these people that you can actually walk. They just don't want you to believe that you can. Okay, pass on promise of God. And this is the problem. I was telling my little brother about this shit. This is the problem about us humans. Even if they keep us stuck, captured, and take our minds, you feel me? Whenever we are reborn, we're always going to be reborn with the real passed on promise of God. And there's going to be 1 or 2, 3 or 4 of us who become magicians, you feel me? Who will break free no matter what. They can't enslave us all. No, they can't. No. Show me Virgo's energy here with the blow the whistle. They cannot capture us all. I rebuke it. Not me. Not me. We have defense here. We have concentration. Okay, so with this concentration energy, and there's that web, there's that mirror, there's that fractured reality that I was talking about, those vectors, okay? This is you weaving a web of what you concentrate on, what you give your devotion, your love, and your energy to here. A Gemini to the Libra energy, 7 to the 3, 3, 7, 3, 4, 1. This is giving me the energy of you only concentrating on things that your intuition is telling you to. The 3 talks about the high priestess energy. 7 talks about the chariot and then moving towards those energy. And when you have love and devotion, man, get the fuck out of here. I just said that shit. Okay? I just said it. They're saying it again. They're saying it again with a concentration. Once you observe your mind, you can then concentrate on the vectors or the things that will satisfy or appease your higher self to become the magician. And then once you focus on what your intuition is telling you to move forward on, you're then able to blow the whistle on these phony ass people who tell you can't be nothing, who tell you a little poor person like you that came up from the hood can't be shit. Somebody who haven't gone to college ain't gonna have nothing in life. Fuck that person. Whoever that is, fuck them. Okay? You're on your defense here. You're blowing the whistle on all the phony shit that you cannot play the game in. That's the whole point. We've been playing these games and not defending ourselves because we've been taught to do this by the passed on people who were captured and stuck in their circumstances. And a lot of us have no teachers. A lot of us don't have nobody leading us. It's all in the mind and shit. Okay, so let's get it. What's passed on promise of God rituals? I'm trying to keep it quick, Lord. I'm trying to keep it quick, okay? Because they be telling me, they be like, fix your voice. They be telling me, they be like, fix your voice, okay? Stop being so abrasive. They be like, hey, you talk too much. I'm like, Okay, spirit. Passed on promise of God here. I just heard talking to God, talking to self, talking to anybody. Yeah. The sun card to the Knight of Goblets. Yeah, man. What's the passed on inheritance of God here? Seven of Wands. The Ten of Cups to the Five of Swords here. The passed on the Tower. The passed on promise of God energy is something that needs to be protected. The Seven of Wands often talks about staying true to your path and your beliefs. It talks about protecting those who can't speak for themselves and standing your ground here, something that's worth protecting, something that is worth you investing in. With the Ten of Cups energy, this talks about your family, the advantage of the family here. Five of Swords to win at all costs, even when they want to kidnap and capture us, and even when they lie to our children and put our children under slavery and doctrine and indoctrinate them into falseness. We still have the advantage of tapping into the ancestors, tapping into the old ancient ways of moving to escape from anything that they put us in. See, when you stop playing in the game and you realize you stop playing the game. I've been talking about this. Fuck the game, fuck the council, fuck playing with people. None of that. When you stop playing the game, okay, and you turn off the game, then you are the creator of the game. And this is the energy. You have something here, an advantage that is in your lineage with the Ten of Cups, Five of Swords, that will help you win at all costs. This has been passed on to you, to everyone who is a human. And if you are a human, they try to kidnap you and capture you and keep you stuck under the constructs of earth so that you don't tap into the real reality here of being the magician, because there can only be so many magicians. So they try to stop people from becoming magicians, because if we're all magicians, who's going to win? How we go eat if we all magicians? That is a point. To win in this game, you have to take your shit back from people who are eating off of you. Do you hear me? I'm going to run that back. Tower card. To win in this game, you have to take your food, your blessings, and your fruit back from the people who are eating it. They got you caught up in this reality. They got you caught up in these mode of existence, shatter existence, to make you stuck in this world, in this reality, playing their games, serving them, serving their needs. And that stops you from really becoming the magician, really seeing that you can do the same thing and snatch your shit back from these people. And this is the advantage, that passed on promise of God, that will always be born into you every single time you are reborn. Look at these little babies in there. Yeah, they can stop us in this lifetime, but the next one going to wake up with that same code. What's stuck, capture, kidnapped here? Whew. We have the Nine of Pentacles to the Four of Coins. And then we have the Chariot. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles talks about reaping the fruit. The Four of Cups talks about missed opportunity. The Chariot talks about moving forward. And I told you, the 3 and the 7, your intuition telling you the Chariot on which ways to go. If they take away your intuition to tell you which fruitful ways to go, they make you miss out on opportunities that will lead you forward into this magician energy. And if they keep doing that over and over again, soon you just become accustomed to your reality. Soon you stop jumping because you know there is a ceiling there. Soon you stop trying because you always fail. And if they do that over and over and over and over again, you stop trying. I could tell a whole antidote, and I am skipping the antidote. If you are intuitive, you know what antidote I am talking about. Magic energy. I gotta go. I got more readings to put out. We got the magician on the magician. Thank you, Jesus. I love my ancestors and my guides. You feel me? I love my passed on inherited ancestors who came to me to give me this message to give to you today. To tell, because not only are they telling me, but they're telling everybody. You feel me? Like they didn't have to say nothing. They didn't have to say nothing, but through them, Through them, I am paving a way through you to change this mode of existence. That is that, holy shit, that is that circle of consciousness, of existence, of higher existence, connecting with more existences. And soon we'll all be connected all over the map, and they won't be able to put a social construct on us ever again. Share this with your friends. I just spit game, and if you didn't get the game, maybe you shouldn't be watching my channel. What's the magician energy here? We have the Hermit and the Two of Wands energy. Stop playing with me. Okay? Stop playing with me. The magician manifested into the Hermit, which is introspection. And when you take time to reflect and think, whew, I had to run it back like a word. Okay, when you take time to reflect and think and you notice the mind, Two of Wands, you know the goal, the reality, the Two of Wands energy. You start making plans off of the magician because you've introspected on and you know which plans will be prosperous. The magician, okay, oh shit, because this is the energy that I was trying to explain to you. Your higher mind is not the one who can take action. The magician is the magician is the one who steps into reality and projects reality. And this is what they have been beating down. They have been beating down the magician inside of you. They've been taking that magician, that magic energy inside of you, your life source, your wanting, your need, anything. You're just satisfied and comfy with living in this stuck, captured reality that is social constructs of hell. And I'm here today to break you from it, because when you tap into your high energy, then you can tell the magician which one, which plan, which vector, which place, which one should we go towards. And that takes introspection. When you notice the mind, when you notice the plans that you are making and how they return, and the return on the plans. Okay, this is the energy that I got for you today. The Ace of Pentacles, baby. If you resonated with anything here, please give me a like, comment down below. Subscribe to the channel to see what's coming up next for the Virgos. And y'all already know I'm very grateful and thankful for everybody watching. And if you really did get something off of this, share it with your motherfucking friends. You feel me? Peace. Oh, I'm grateful and thankful for everybody watching. Peace.